So let's get a view, top down, big picture on everything driving markets here locally and around the globe. Peter McGuire from XM. Peter, you cannot look past the strength of the US dollar in the wake of that jobs report. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Nadine. I mean, front page of the Financial Times over the weekend, 353,000. We're expecting 180,000. US dollar indexes just to try to crank through 104. It's had a very strong rally, move to the upside. All the other currencies have been pushed down. And Friday's close was nothing short of surprising. And pretty strong numbers. You can't argue with it.
Can't argue with the facts. So jobs are strong. Yeah. The U.S. economy, if you look at some of the corporates, is strong, even Exxon and Chevron over the weekend. So where to from here for the Fed? I know it's not an easy question to answer, but what are markets pricing?
Well, 20% chance as far as March is for a rate rise. So I think that's, everyone's realising that it just probably won't happen. Push it out for a few months. You might see something by May. It could be even into summer. So I think that's where everyone's mindset is. And the overall picture, does the consumer keep on spending? Does the stock market keep on grinding higher? We've just got to work through it. I saw your previous comment regarding February and how it can be a little bit of a washout. So we'll just have to wait and see. Last year was incredibly strong, and will that momentum continue?
All right. So when we look to some of the key markets, so being commodity markets, of course, where do you see oil? Because oil has been relatively strong as of late.
Yeah, you bet. I mean, Saudi Aramco, they trimmed back 1 million as far as production from 13 to 12 million. So there's the first point. So the overall theme is I think they want higher prices, Nadine. That was more or less the storyline coming out of OPEC Plus last Thursday on a virtual meeting. You've got crude was heavily sold off on Friday's session, 2% down or more than 2% down for WTI, 1.75% down for Brent. It's now at 77.34. Over the last week, it's the best part of $4 to $5 down. So it's been a very incredible market to short over that 3 or 4 day window, and US dollar pushed higher. So it's been keep your eyes on the screen because there's plenty of volatility and dollars to be made.
Yeah, and it's not just in oil markets, but copper's down, iron ore is down. Yeah. So it looks like there will be pressure on the Aussie dollar. It looks like there will be pressure on the local market today as well. What are you expecting?
Yeah, I mean, you asked me that last week, and I said that the market was going to be probably fairly strong during the week, and it materialised. Let's just see. It's too hard to call because I'm worried about the Chinese stock market. It just continues to grind lower. The Aussie dollar's at 65.17. It could be even into the 64s by Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll just have to see as far as rate policy. And then the other side, of course, is if that US dollar continues an uptick, maybe 104.50 is where we end later in the week. So what happens to China and to our market? It could be a little bit softer.
All right, so watching for a soft market because you make a good point. We do have Chinese data coming today, but we do have the Chinese markets on holiday for Lunar New Year from the end of this week. So given the pressure that we've seen on Chinese markets, equity markets in particular, do you think that the Aussie dollar will remain under pressure?
I think so, Nadine. I mean, they're our largest trading partner. Then the CSI 300 is the best part of 1,000 points down in one calendar year from 42 to 3,200. So that's not making any form of reversal. It seems to be a fairly strong implosion as far as property market, and all of that continues to add softness to the global consumption of commodities. And then you've got Chinese inflation. Those stats come out Thursday, and it's looking very, very deflationary. So there's really a point in time that, how much further can that CSI 300? Does it work through 3,000? Is 2,900 the new handle?